Hey guys, Andrew Sexton with the Sexton Law Firm. Today I want to get on and talk about the 5 biggest mistakes you can make when filing Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So let's get started. Number 1, disclosure. Make sure you disclose everything on your schedules. The last thing you want to do is lie, and the trustee will make it very clear to you when you're at your hearing. If you get caught not disclosing your assets or lying on your schedules, the punishment is up to $250,000 and 20 years in federal prison. Don't make that mistake. It's simply just not worth it. Number 2, asset valuation. You want to make sure, just like with disclosure, that you value your assets correctly. If you have a $30,000 Mercedes-Benz, value it at $30,000. Don't undervalue it at 20 or 10 just because that's what you can exempt on your schedules. You want to be accurate. You want to be correct. You will get called out on it. These trustees make money by what they can take from your estate. Don't make it easy for them. Value correctly. Number 3, we call these preference payments. If you owe your family money and you've been paying them, you probably need to wait a little bit. Under Section 547 of Title 11 of the United States Code, a bankruptcy trustee can actually go back a year looking for these payments that you've made to aunts, uncles, parents on money that you owe them, and can actually recover it for the bankruptcy estate. The last thing you want is mom and dad being called back into court. It's embarrassing. Don't let that happen. Talk to an attorney if you've been making payments to your family on money that you owed them. Number 4, kind of like a preference payment, we call these fraudulent transfers. Don't transfer property to friends or family for less than fair market value. The common situation we see here is you have a house or a car, you gift it or transfer it to your brother or sister, and then after the bankruptcy they give it back. Don't do that. Bankruptcy trustees can actually go back 2 years looking for these transfers, and they can avoid them and return it back to what it was before, your property. They can actually go back 4 years under state law in California, and even worse, if the IRS is involved, they can go back 10 years. Don't do this. You need to consult an attorney if you transfer property. Number 5, and lastly, the biggest one, is misrepresenting your income. Qualifying for bankruptcy, especially Chapter 7, is entirely based on your income. You want to make sure you don't misrepresent yourself. In today's society with Uber, Lyft, Postmates, Instacart, there's a lot of side gigs going on. And like I said earlier, bankruptcy is a process of disclosure. So when you submit your supporting documents, bank statements, tax returns, don't on your schedules and your bankruptcy petitions say that you don't have a side job when it's clearly reflected in your bank statements and your tax return. It will get spotted. There's auditors that look for this. So make sure you're accurately, disclosing your income and your finances. It can get you in a lot of trouble and thrown out of bankruptcy. And the last thing you need is to have to refile and have multiple filings on your credit report or record. That's it for bankruptcy. Don't make those mistakes. Have a good one.